Okay. And then last but not least is Jenny. No shit, Jenny. It's been a long time, man. Wow. Long time since he's posted a question. Hey, have not asked any questions in a while. Hope everyone is doing well. Yeah, good to see you, man, or hear from you anyway. I got a new client who has 2 GMBs for 1 location, same address, different phone numbers. I'm working on one of them, about to submit it to Local Fury with the new offer from the other day. Is it recommended to delete one of the Google business profiles or another? Is there a proper way of doing it without messing up the other one? Can they be merged? Yes, for all of those questions. You can merge Google business profiles. You can mark it as permanently closed or mark it as a duplicate. All you got to do is go pull it up in a knowledge graph. Let me pause my screen for 1 minute because I don't know what no, I'm good. I'm just going to say Culpeper Home Services, which is a brand. But if we go in, that's interesting. Am I still geolocated? No, that's interesting. Anyway, let's just go into here for a second. I'm just going to click into the map. What happened to that brand? It's usually ranked. That's interesting. I wonder why that's not showing up. Anyway, if you just click into the map, you can see where it says suggest and edit. Click suggest and edit. I'm not signed in. Shit. Let me do it over here. Sorry, Adam. I'll be done in just a minute.
How dare you?
Well, Jenny hasn't been here in forever, so I feel like obligated to answer a question for him for sure. So we'll click into here, click on suggest and edit. And in there, you can say change or name or other details or close or remove. So you can say close or remove, temporary close, permanently closed, doesn't exist here, duplicate of another place. If you want them to be merged, you can do that. Offensive, harmful, or misleading, not open to public, move to a new location. Again, I don't typically do the move to a new location unless you only have 1 Google business profile and the business is actually physically moved. And then you can do move to a new location, and that will just transfer it. You initiate the process anyways, which you can do from in the dashboard too. But then again, this is how you can do it, is you can say, and then you can also reach out to Google Business Support and tell them, like, if you're trying to merge them. And I've done that. In fact, I prefer to do it that way. If I'm going to try to merge profiles, is just contact Google Business Support and explain to them. And I've done this as a consultant for the company. So I mean, I'm contacting Google Business Help on behalf of my client and telling them, okay, and sometimes they're going to require verification issues like paperwork and stuff to validate what you're saying. But then I've had Google Business Support help me with that and expedite the process by just contacting Google Business Support and telling them, hey, look, we've got an old location here. We've got a new location here. There's 2 Google Business profiles. I'd like to merge the 2 because this one has some reviews. This one doesn't or has less. I'd like to merge the 2 so that I retain all the reviews. Can you help me? And they'll sometimes ask you to provide verification of those to prove that that is all correct, which you can do. You can take screenshots inside the Google Business Dashboard, all that kind of stuff. And then send it to them and they'll take care of it. But I've also seen it occur just through suggesting an edit, and then a week or 2 later, it gets approved. Also, it helps if you have a Google local guide profile that's, level 5 and above, if possible. It tends to, your edits tend to go, or suggestions tend to go through a little bit faster that way, generally, if you're a higher level Google local guide, excuse me.